Good morning, everybody. Just going to be a quick and dirty model cars and coffee this Sunday morning. This is the Tamiya Honda RA272. You might have recently seen Charlie Mack build this car, and this is a awesome kit. It's another older builder of mine, probably about I think this was my third model after getting back into the hobby. So this is circa 2017. But yeah, she's held up pretty well. This car is most famous for winning the 1965 Mexican Grand Prix. It was Honda's very first Formula One winner, but at the hands of Richie Ginter, not Ronnie Bucknam. Now, I chose the Bucknam livery because Bucknam had a really unique career. He raced SCCA for years and then remarkably sort of leapt right into Formula One with Honda. He was actually the first to ever drive a Honda-powered Formula One car in 1964, and he stayed with him in 1965. He managed to score 5th place in that 1965 Mexican Grand Prix. So those were his only 2 points he ever scored in his Formula One career. In 1967, he switched to USAC / championship racing over here in the States, and somewhat ironically, he did win a race and not on a road course, which is where he would have been most comfortable. He won at Michigan in 1968, made 3 starts in the Indy 500, never really ran great there, but yeah, this is a cool little car. I like the 1.5 liter Formula era cars. They're all very sleek, low slung, lightweight. This car weighed right around 1,100 pounds, which was actually a little too heavy. So they added a bunch of magnesium and switched to even more lightweight alloys to try to shed some weight. It's got a 1.5 liter V12, which is pretty much motorcycle engine stuck together. One thing I would do if I built this kit again, I did drill out the exhausts. That's sort of a must on this kit because they just come flat. But the real car has some really prominent fuel lines running from this pump to the injectors up there. Got the cockpit detail in there. But yeah, this is an awesome kit. I don't know. This should come off, but it's gonna be stuck, so I'm not gonna force it. Anyway, the radiator's down in there. But yeah, we're not gonna force that. Opposable steering, super fun kit. I broke this clear plastic at some point, but I should have just left it clear. It was a pain to paint. Yeah, other than that, Bucknam ran Le Mans for 4 or 5 years in a row there. My build for Old Tom, the GT40, that's also a Ronnie Bucknam car. He finished 3rd that year, and he also finished 3rd in 1970 with Sam Posey and a Ferrari, and those were his best results at Le Mans. So he had a very interesting career, not your normal sort of career trajectory. He, in the mid to late 60s, went from being sort of a small-time SCCA driver to a Honda and Ford factory driver, which is pretty wild. But yeah, some small successes, but not one of your all-time greats. but I thought his story was cool, so that's why I went with the Bucknum number 12 livery instead of the number 11 race winning car. The only real issues I had with this kit were the clear engine cover and then the rising sun, which you can see is sort of damaged. I pieced it back together as best I could. That decal just cracked on me, don't know why. And the way this builds up is super cool. You kind of build this whole back section. I think Charlie talked about that too. And it just kind of locks into place, and you got this great little model when you're done. You think it's going to be really fiddly, and it's really not. So got the bolt detail in there. It's just a really nice kit, and hard to believe that this build is 7 years old now. Yeah, I think I'll try one more time. I don't want to break this, but I know it comes off. I got it. Aha. Anyways, this is the super cool. These lock in to those pins there, and they really do lock. Yeah, we got the radiator and the fuel tank and some other little tanks there. But yeah, really nice detailed kit. All the way, the suspension is fully detailed. I mean, those A-arms, just really nice. I'm saying I'm a lot. Whatever. On that note, I have, as usual, when I talk about old race cars, I've been rambling on long enough. I'm going to be home today again until later, so hopefully I'll be able to catch up on some of your guys' Model Cars and Coffees videos after I wake up, because I'm about to hit the sack. So you guys will have a great day. Hope your weekend has been awesome. If you're watching this, then thank you very much. And I'll catch you guys all again real soon.